Hey, welcome back to another episode of the Hose Comedy Podcast. I'm Hondo.
I'm Obi.
And I'm Joey.
Well, actually, with Joey.
I was just going to say,
no,
what the fuck was that, dude?
I skipped Joey.
Welcome to the Hose Comedy Podcast.
For the first time in the Aqua Deep studio, we have comedian with us, Matthew Doyle Perez. Hit that siren, please. Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, Doyle rules.
This motherfucker had to say it like slow as hell.
Yeah, because he was going to fuck it up. He fucks up names a lot. So.
Well, I try not to, but like some names are a little tricky, and then like sometimes it's just really blasted, and like I think I know it, but then the pressure.
He's also
me.
retarded though, so don't let it fool you.
There's a little bit of that too, so yeah. But anyways, welcome.
A lot of that.
Yeah, a lot of it.
There's a lot of that.
He's got a lot of chromosomes.
I think you guys should also introduce every fish that you guys have here.
Yeah.
Like,
we don't think we have enough time for that.
That would take the whole episode.
that would actually be the coolest episode. It's like start over here with like what you got 10,000.
This is Mr. Fish.
You know what, Joey?
This is Mr. Fish.
Do you have a name for all your fish?
Hell no, dude. My girlfriend pulls that shit though. Like she'll be like, "Oh, is Flounder around?" And I'm like, "I don't know who the fuck you're talking about," but yep.
How's Steve? What?
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. No, my girlfriend definitely pulls that.
Who the fuck is Steve?
I don't know.
This guy right here.
Dude, I'm telling you, she comes downstairs and she'll be like, "Oh, I gotta check on," and she'll like say a name, and I'm like, "What?"
Yeah.
Or she'll be like, "Oh, where's
John?
Blackie?"
Oh, you mean this guy right here?
I'm like, "Blackie's not in my house."
The one that tries to escape?
What type of podcast am I on?
Fucked up one, man.
This is insane.
Oh, it's a comedy podcast. Don't worry.
I feel like I have to like.
No, you should be worried.
Well, I host open mic, so I normally we try to let people know like don't say like the R word so fast.
Oh,
Parental advisory.
Because like we'll get people that.
What are you talking about? Retarded?
Your words, not mine.
the other one.
We've done open mics, and like I host open mic on Saturdays
nice.
at this place called The Store. You
Shout
guys
out,
should all
okay.
come out.
Hell
Yeah, shout it out.
Sign-ups at 3:30. Shows at 4. But again,
really?
we get audience members, which is great. But then we will lose the audience members to people in because somebody's going to be like, I think I got a good take on the word retard this time.
Yeah, I did recently.
Hey, give us your tags, man. If you got tags.
Oh yes, please.
Tags?
Yeah, like your
you're
Instagram
like
and stuff.
Instagram and shit.
Follow me on Instagram at rootsandrolls16. I want to see at least more than 2 followers now. And,
Damn it! Maybe get the one or two.
The Store stand-up is the one that me and my friend Rachel Marsh, who is another funny comedian in Chicago, we host on Saturday, and it's a fun time. You guys should
Nice.
definitely
Okay.
come on out.
Hell yeah.
Nice. Yeah, dude. You'll learn well, I feel like you've already learned this. Yeah, dude. We have no.
Yeah, I know.
There's no lines.
No filter?
Yeah, no lines. Like say whatever you
I
want.
think you learned that right away, Joey.
Every time we say something, usually Tony will just chime in like, "Remember, guys, comedy podcast," and then it makes it okay.
Right? Yeah, exactly.
You can say whatever you want as long as you follow with that.
Yeah.
It's just based on the context.
Yeah. Well, sometimes.
Maybe there's just a fish that's very retarded. We just don't know.
Yeah, like
no.
either this guy over
There
here.
you go. That a boy, man.
That one right there.
We don't know.
Yeah, it's this one. Its name's Obi.
Oh, what the heck?
Dude, even on open mics, you should hear us. We usually roast each other a bit.
Oh, do you?
Oh yeah.
What open mics do you guys do?
Just mine.
I had a chance to do a couple more.
Where's yours at?
Mine's at Studio 63. It's in Summit,
In Summit,
Illinois.
yeah.
Summit?
On
Okay.
Wednesdays.
Okay.
Yeah, so me and this guy are like real new to it, but we're I'm gonna start hopping around other open mics because I want to get my feet wet.
Obi dragged me to a couple other ones. I think it was 2 marks, 1 mic,
Yeah, 2 marks.
and the one after the Gauntlet, which was Second Chances.
I keep telling
believe.
Amy that I'm gonna go too, so I do got to get my ass to her open mic. I want to do the Gauntlet. That sounds fun.
It's a fun one.
Yeah.
It is because you get like a lot of suburban people that do stand up, and they're like not as jaded as the Chicago people.
Yeah, I say, I've come to terms with I'm going to be somebody either love me or hate me usually. So
The one advice I can give somebody that's just starting right now is, if you can, if you guys can, think silly and write clean. The only reason I say this is because everybody starts dirty. Everybody wants to say the dumbest things on their mind because we're taught as like that's the funniest thing in the world.
Yeah.
Because you're in the locker room, you're calling somebody gay or retarded or something like that,
Right.
and then you're like, dude, that gay retard thing I said to that guy when I saw him naked, that crushed in the locker room.
Yeah.
But
I can't wait to do it in front of people
Right.
that don't know who the fuck I am.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not
No, I
gonna
hear
work in
you
your
for sure.
favor.
Oh
Yeah.
man, dude.
But
Clean.
again, that's gonna. But here's the thing: you
It's
got.
like, damn, that was my closer.
Well, you got
No,
to
I'm
think
joking.
this way. Money's involved.
right.
Oh, I see.
So if you do clean, then you can go to Wisconsin or somewhere in like the South or like some like little spot in Illinois and get paid $200 to do 10 minutes.
Yeah, I mean that's a good point.
Well,
I don't know if I'm capable.
Think of it in like that type of mentality. I mean, again, jokes come from everywhere. You have everybody has their take on stuff, but it's like,
are colleges still paying comics?
that's
Because then you got to do a clean set there too.
You got to do clean there too. But I think now a friend of mine, I think, is involved in that, and I think they have to go through an agency.
I see. Okay, no matter what now.
Because nowadays, with like the colleges being very like, not so
Liberal.
I was gonna say not so fun anymore.
Right. Yeah. No, of
But
course.
nowadays you have to like it. Somebody has to vouch for you. It's almost like I
Yes,
guess
yes.
being
See,
passed
and-
to like a.
You gotta know somebody that knows somebody.
And that's what we talk about all the time too. Is like all my best friends I met because we roasted the shit out of each
Right.
other. You know what I mean? Like if I don't talk shit to you, that means I really don't like you.
Exactly.
You know,
yeah.
it's
I
like
can see that.
No, but I do respect the clean jokes, though. What you're saying, I mean, just.
Oh no, for sure.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
just talking about like in general, like people
Well,
that get
yeah.
offended by everything. It's hard to.
Yeah.
We're in a weird time, man, because it's like sometimes things that really don't seem offensive will be. So like I don't even know where the line is at anymore. You know what I mean? So be like, whoa, can't say that, and it'll be something
Well,
like.
again, it also like that's the other thing too. Like it depends on like where you do like a showcase set. Like there's this mic that I like to go to, and it's very LGBTQ, and it's cool because you can just test out cleaner stuff.
I see.
And if it
Okay.
hits there, then like that's like then
you know
an
it
actual
works.
audience member listening to you who automatically is judging you right off the bat based on how you look, and you're like, oh, that worked there.
I like that point.
Okay,
Right.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
And again,
Yeah.
it's one of those things
Makes
that a lot of
sense, for
people
sure.
don't think about. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's like you're pretty much the punchline. Like Nate Bargatze, that's why he's so famous
Of
right
course,
now.
yeah.
Because
Selling out stadiums and shit.
I think 3 reasons. First, he bumped his head when he was little. No, if you've noticed,
no, he
like,
did, right,
Roseanne
right.
Barr had the
Roseanne
same
did, yeah, you're
thing.
right.
A couple of people had the same thing. Sam Kinison had the same thing. You hit your head hard when you're a
True,
kid.
yes.
The brain don't grow that good. So then next thing you know, you become famous. And
Right.
and also he was blessed because he has a Southern accent. And he just makes fun of himself the whole time.
Yeah.
Self-deprecating humor.
And self-deprecating, but it's
Shout out Nate Land.
yeah. Shout out Nate Land podcast. Yeah. I had a friend of mine actually do Nate Land's the stand-up showcase. AJ Leidick. He's really hilarious. Look him up on Instagram. But yeah, it's like so people from Chicago can definitely go to like crazy places where you're like, wow,
Yeah.
that's insane. Yeah.
Yeah, we have a few things we're working on and things we want to do. I usually ask every comedian that comes on, what got you into comedy? Was there a particular point where you're like, fuck it, yeah, I'm funny, I'm going to do this, or...
Well, I never thought I'd ever do stand-up.
Okay.
I grew up, my dad raised me on like the Three Stooges and Abbott and Costello.
Love it.
So I always loved comedy.
Love it.
And also I always loved the Jews.
Yeah, they're cool too.
People forget about that. They're funny. And so then...
O.J. Simpson?
No, all the people he said before, that's what they were.
The Jews are very funny people. In my
Three
opinion,
Stooges were the best.
These are funny.
they created comedy.
Yeah.
I don't think any other like civilization can say they create comedy except the Jews. I think like the whole thing started when like one guy was walking the desert with another guy, and the guy just goes, and the guy just looked at him and goes, "Look who can," all of a sudden. Comedy was born.
No, but even that, even that silent comedian, the most famous one,
Charlie Chaplin?
Charlie Chaplin, think he was also, I
He's
believe,
Jewish.
exactly.
Yeah, he was Jewish too. Yeah,
Right. So
Yeah, but the
so-
funniest person I ever heard was a robot from South Park that the Germans made.
Yeah.
Funny. I am Funny Bot.
Yeah.
I don't know if you like South Park or not.
Well, here's the thing about South Park that I love the most. It's like they understood if we create this fat, obese little kid
Say whatever
that
you want.
says exactly. You can say whatever he wants. They looked at it and like
Yeah, for
imagine
sure,
if
for
Cartman
sure.
was like
A real person?
No, an amputee in a wheelchair. They would be like, you can't say this stuff. It's like, we're not. This poor amputee child
Right.
that's overweight that has no arms.
They
or
do have some
legs.
handicapped
Say
kids in the
it.
cartoon too.
Yeah.
Right.
Jimmy and Timmy.
Timmy, live it loud, Timmy.
What an amazing audience.
Yeah.
Hey,
He is stand-up too, which is great, yeah.
I forget he's a
But
comedian.
but long story short, so like when I was growing up, there was like how old are you guys? You're 42.
Almost 40.
Okay, and you're-
37.
All right, cool. I'm 42.
Oh shit, 36.
And-
Why did I say 37?
Ooh.
Oh fuck.
You
wanna be 30.
You want it that bad?
I know. I'm like, oh my god.
that bad.
You said it fast as fuck.
Honestly, I think what it is like, dude, fucking wicked
know?
beard. He's got a wicked. I keep staring at it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, that's a wicked beard.
Well, here I'll tell you this real quick. So like I grew up watching the movie Bebe's Kids.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I know exactly what it is.
Baby's Kids.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize this, but like, so it's based on the characters that Robin Harris created. And Robin Harris, I think he's from Chicago, one of the greatest comedians of all time. But the thing that's funny is he's not in that movie at all, except his stand-up is. Because he died before the animation was done.
Okay.
Oh no shit! I didn't know that.
So Faison Love
Was it a
is
heart
the
attack?
voice of, yeah.
Yeah, right?
So
yeah.
Faison Love is the voice of Robin Harris in the Baby Kid movie.
I like Phase on Love.
And I didn't
funny.
realize, but they have like Robin Harris doing stand up in it. So
No
technically,
shit.
that was the first time I ever saw stand up was Robin Harris, and I always liked like his like the how like vulgar it was, but at the same time, it was just like the people related to it.
Well,
Yeah.
Well, the
Yeah,
concept
yeah.
of the movie was from his joke, wasn't it? The Baby's Kids in general?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, that's so. Who would be some of your? So well, you named a couple,
So-
but like your
well,
Yeah, you've been naming some pretty
So long story
OG
short,
guys, if that's the case,
Yeah.
for sure.
well, I'm in my 40s. Yeah.
Yeah, of course, yeah. Yeah.
Because they're dead.
But even some people wouldn't know what you're talking about till
That's why we got to teach these children. Got to teach
Yeah.
them. Got to teach them how to find the hole and who Robin Harris is.
Exactly.
Got to teach them all this stuff. But long story short, I started. I've only been doing stand up for 4 years.
Nice, okay.
I'm after the pandemic person that does stand up, and I saw this guy. Kill Tony. I've seen that, and then I've seen this guy named Ryan Joseph. He's also on Instagram. You can find him, and he would do these like really dark jokes, but in like a poignant way. Like his tone was very like this, like sort of like type,
Right.
and he was able to get away with stuff that he would say and stuff like that, and I liked that darkness, and I was like, I want to do that because of this guy. And then I failed miserably for 2 or 3 years trying to do that stuff. And then I was like, let me just try to write jokes that are funny. And then I figured like
Were they like Jesselnick dark? Or
his are Jesselnick dark,
Okay.
but they're playful.
right, but the way he was doing it was more of a like lighter voice.
One joke that he would do is he would say, I used to date a black girl. And then I was walking, and then I saw her walking towards me. So I crossed the street. And she's like, why would you cross the street? You know me. It's like, yeah, but we broke up, so you're just black now.
Yeah, okay. I like that. That's a good one.
So jokes like
Yeah,
that where it's
for sure.
poignant. It's
sure.
like, it's like, there's a line, but it's playful.
No, of
and
course.
the way he's done
funny
the
for
delivery
sure.
has like
yeah.
yeah. We were just talking about before too. We were talking about that. Like one thing I like to do is I like to talk to different comedians and see like. It's like everybody, like you'll see similarities sometimes, but everybody has their complete own style. Like I don't feel like I've met anyone that I'm like, oh, these guys sound exactly the same.
If you do open mics, you will definitely find people that are doing Norm Macdonald.
Oh, really?
Oh, it's insane.
Okay.
There's one guy.
Comedy.
Where the fuck? It's if I look at my Instagram, I'll find him.
That's Mark Norman, you idiot.
Yeah, it's Mark Norman. But Mark Norman is doing.
Wait, what did he say?
Norm Macdonald. Also,
Norm Macdonald, god damn it. Yeah.
I'm kidding. What
But
do he used to always say? Like
A lot of
Kevin
OJ
Hart.
jokes.
Like,
Sorry.
well, Norm was just one of those guys that was such a genius
Yeah.
that he understood how to write the perfect jokes.
Yeah.
And then he had a cadence that was so strong
Yeah,
that
yeah,
the
yeah.
second you heard it, people were like, yeah. And then you're like doing Norm, completely.
Yeah. Have you ever seen was it Dirty Work?
Dirty Works, yeah.
Yeah, dude, that movie's so funny. Like that's actually what put me on to Norm Macdonald because he was popular when he was younger.
Oh, yeah.
So then like I started watching it, and then I was like, oh shit, I didn't know he's a stand-up comedian. I started looking up stuff. Yeah, his like voice and delivery, he's funny, man. Norm Macdonald's great.
I remember watching. Still was great.
Well, he's great, yeah, but he's
R.I.P.
I remember watching Saturday Night Live when they would have him doing in 95, 96 or whatever, where he would just look at the camera and just lean in as hard as he could, and people would just be quiet. I remember watching that with my parents and just remember laughing just because he would just hold the pose. You're just like, da 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 da.
Well,
I just always think I just love the way he talks.
the one skit that points out to me where they actually
little man.
He was the straight man in it where they were doing a musical, as in the West Side Story, and all his friends around him were singing, and he's like, "Why are you guys singing? What's going on? Why am I missing out on this?"
Yeah.
And then you're singing again. He's like, "Would you guys stop that? What's going on?" Yeah. It was so funny.
On Saturday Night Live when they're trying to do the fight, the Rumble or whatever.
They're trying to, but they keep singing instead.
But that's the whole thing of it. He's
the only straight man.
Should we be fighting?
Right? Why is everyone singing? What the fuck?
No, yeah. That's the ironic twist. It's a lot of people want their own cadence, but a lot of people do cadences of people.
Yeah.
To find that, which again, that makes no sense.
So you're noticing more people up there being a norm, huh?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Do you think because they think probably get away with it because of not maybe people would forget his cadence in a way?
A lot of people are just not as aggressive to go up to someone
Or say
hey,
some
you're
shit.
doing that.
Right.
It's more like they'll talk behind their back about their
Something just came up recently on a Kill Tony episode.
So here's a funny thing.
Yeah,
about
okay,
that.
you know exactly what I'm talking about. All right.
Somehow, either he was at the Mystery Box open mic, as in O'Neill's and Sam Barry's one.
Yeah.
Or he came to my mic because I followed the guy.
That same guy?
Yes. And then I saw him on Kill Tony.
What?
And then at first I was like, I heard the name. I was like, the name sounds familiar.
Yeah.
And then I typed in my phone. I'm like, I'm following him. He only had maybe 500, 600 followers. And I was like, he wasn't doing Mitch Hedberg that night, I don't think. I think I would gone up and be like, why are you doing Mitch Hedberg?
Yeah.
I'll be aggressive like that sometimes. I'm like, why are you doing this? Because I'm 42.
Yeah,
It's
how long ago was that, though? Can you remember how long ago that was when you see him
it
around?
been that week or the 2 weeks before
What did
that.
the guy do? Because I'm kind of lost.
So go ahead.
Long story short, what he did was, so you know who Mitch Hedberg is, right?
Yeah.
He literally went up there and did Mitch Hedberg
Everything.
Imagine
Really?
imagine you see a Judas Priest cover band, right?
Yeah.
And they're really good.
Yeah.
You're like, well, it's Judas Priest. It's not Judas Priest, but they're the cover band.
Right.
He did a cover of Mitch Hedberg doing, I guess, his jokes.
His jokes, right?
And it was balls ass accurate. So accurate that people weren't angry. They were just like, is there a reason you're doing this?
Wow.
They're more confused. And when they try to point it out, he was just playing dumb.
Yeah.
Who is that?
Yeah, I'm like, oh no, my favorite comedian is
Dimitri Martin.
the total opposite guy of what they're talking about.
It was
shit.
weird because he just does Mitch Hedberg stuff, which is it's weird because
you're looking at him, you're like, really?
How he held
You're
the
not-
mic, how he was doing the
So,
tone, the jokes,
everything was-
everything.
it was like a
he
straight
had
up
his hair long out like he did.
Yeah.
See,
It was pretty crazy. yeah.
even if he did it good, that's lazy.
And again, if anything, own up to it. If that's the case, dude,
right.
It's a joke, man.
Right.
Carlos Mencia.
It's only a joke, man. What you want, man?
Okay. Yeah. See, I haven't seen enough to. Obviously, you've been doing it longer than me, and you see it a lot more. So, I haven't seen anyone I haven't seen anyone where I'm like, that seems awfully familiar.
You will.
Okay.
You will. I mean, that's sadly, that's that's when you get I guess jaded a little bit, but I'm not jaded. I'm just I'm trying to be me and fail like me and succeed as me.
Yeah.
And if you go up there and you're doing a certain person's game and you do it better than me, my brain's like, okay, fuck you.
Right.
It's that
Now,
annoys the dog shit out of me.
I feel like most comedians or comics that try to go up and act like someone are doing it because maybe to feel more relaxed up there. Like if I do it more like this guy that I recognize, I'll feel a little better up there for now, even though deep down they know it's not their own voice.
Yeah, but
I feel you can't make excuses for them.
See,
It's
that's
just-
how I feel.
It's just mental
No, I hear you.
illness, mental sicknesses.
You got to change it, man. If you're gonna influences versus
But a lot of other
copying.
comics that are popular now have done that before in the past.
Well, no,
have owned up to it.
I think
so-
it's okay if people do influences. So, if say Matt's doing something, I'm like, man, I really like that, and for some reason I add that kind of to the repertoire. if I'm doing it exactly like him, that's shitty. If I'm taking like a piece but then twisting it to my own, I feel like you can do that.
I don't know how you feel about that.
Do you know what I'm saying?
No, I disagree. But at the same, I get what you're saying.
Maybe I'm saying it wrong because I'm saying like
in my opinion, there's some, I guess, secrets I've discovered about writing jokes. I think that like a lot of people don't know per se, but and nobody like can prove me wrong on this, or like has, I guess, the ability to prove me wrong because they don't like listen to me. So it's like I don't know what you're talking about. But like they're like, so people call them beats or whatever.
Okay.
I just say count the syllables. Like there's like in a good punchline, like set up punchline, it should be like either 12 together. So you have like 4 for your setup, or like 6 for your setup, and then 6 for your punchline. But you're counting the syllables, not the words, because it's all mathematical instead of like an art form.
That's actually really interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a.
Because if you listen to like look at one-liners like Anthony Jeselnik or whatever, you can count the syllables as
I
he
see.
does
Yeah,
it,
how he set it up.
and you're
right.
like, oh, it landed on 10. That's a good punchline. And there's
See,
things like that.
But but he's taking short one-liners and stretching them out because that's like,
Of course.
yeah. But yeah, I'm trying to figure that out myself because And how do you feel about the storytellers then, if that's the case?
I mean, again, as long as it's funny.
Right.
Because
I
like
gotcha.
storytellers, I mean, they will. A lot of them don't really work at like a normal audience. Like if you're like a storyteller and like you're at like the Lincoln Lodge, right? Lincoln Lodge is a little bit more open-minded type crowd people, so they'll listen because they like everybody has a truth and all those other words that they use, I guess there. So then when you have that, then you're allowed time.
Yeah.
To like, well, here's a story, and we'll see if we can get through it.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure it's funny.
Yeah.
There's a girl that she did a guest spot on a show that was on, and she was doing okay. It was like she only had 5 minutes, so I think she was like brand new to it. And as she was saying, like into a part of the story, she was explaining that her grandma died, and then she was saying like she started kind of breaking down. And crying.
Oh, jeez.
But she didn't cry per se, but her eyes were getting
puffing
like
up, yeah.
puffing up, and she was doing like this or whatever. And then in my brain, it's like, well, I have to follow this first. And then secondly, like she kind of turned it around and made a punchline of it. I don't remember what the punchline was, but she kind of just like, but it's whatever, like type thing or whatever.
Right.
And everybody kind of laughed.
Funny,
It was
right.
like, oh, thank God. We can laugh now. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
That's a weird spot to be in, man.
but at normal shows, at normal like an actual like show, like at a bar or like somewhere booked in the suburbs, they really don't have patience for a story because everybody's on their phones, and so you gotta hit them with joke.
See, that's
I see.
kind of annoying
Yeah, with
too.
that
though.
type of thing.
I got you. Okay, I hear you. All right. Well, because I know there's a lot of comics out there that have their own way of doing things and so on and so forth. Now, have you ever done any roast battles?
I did one with
Femi?
No. But he's involved though. I did one. I did one with a buddy of mine.
What do you call? I love Femi, dude. He's great.
I did one with a buddy of mine. Her name's Dana Kay. Very, very funny comedian. Look at her up on Instagram, Dana Kay. And so we just were like, let's go up there. We'll do a roast battle, whatever. We'll just have fun. You know? So we didn't put like 100% like effort into the creativity of like the roast jokes and stuff like that. Like my friend, like Dana is, I think she is a lesbian, and she's like this little short thing with short hair and glasses. So if I went on hard, looking like how I look, I'm not going to win any points. You know what I'm saying? People are going to look at me like, do they not like each other? Like it's going to be weird.
Well, what's funny is the way you said that, the way you're setting it up. I was like, you're like, yeah, it was gonna be playful, and then I just pictured like you were gonna be like, and then I went in on her.
No mercy.
No, she went in on me pretty hard. I was like, okay, she was true, but but it was whatever.
She
It's a
double
roast.
crossed.
Yeah, right.
It wasn't like
yeah, it's
it
gonna
wasn't
be playful.
the meanness.
It's gonna be great.
But so here's the thing. So that whole night was interesting because we were told like when we walk in Zany's, and this is my first time being on Zany's stage or anything like that. Sadly, only time. Let's see if we could change that.
Yeah.
Come
on, Zany's.
Yeah, right. Yeah, give me a chance. To find out on the door they had the order of the roast or whatever. So it was like somebody and somebody, me and Dana, and then a couple other people, but we were second. We're like, okay, cool. One and done, we're out because we only had 5 jokes. So we go there, and then we're upstairs, and green rooms are horrible because people are either full of themselves or they hate themselves, and you don't want to put.
That's funny.
You don't want to put that.
Yeah,
in,
that's like
area,
me and this guy.
Oh, really? Who loves who and who hates who?
That's a bit of both.
Okay, good. So here we are, and then we find out they're like, "Hey guys, we're changing the order." So then we're going, I think, 5th, and before us is Owen Damon, who is a great, amazing comedian, and Femi.
Nice.
We had to follow Femi and Owen Damon. You know how Femi does his jokes.
Yeah. He's good.
If for those that don't know who Femi is, look him up
Go check him
on Instagram. He's hilarious. He's got a lot of stuff on YouTube with roast battle and his other comedy. Just him doing stand up in general.
He's been doing roast battles all over the fucking
it's
country
insane.
and shit.
But so here's what we weren't expecting. How long they're gonna laugh for? Because Femi did a joke about Owen Damon, and again, it felt like 5 minutes had passed of just laughter. And then Owen does a joke about Femi. And again, it felt like 5 minutes has passed of laughter. Mm-hmm. And they have 4 more jokes each to go.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, wow.
And they are crushing. Unbelievable. Like, in my opinion, to this day, I've never heard a roast battle that good until those two did it. It was insane. Okay. So as they're crushing, and they're legit, people are wiping tears from their eyes before Femi even says a joke. People are dying laughing. Owen and Damon is the same way. Before he even says something, he's just and then they just start laughing. We can't follow this. Yeah, right. We cannot follow this at all. We are fucked. We wrote these little jokes about each other, and here's how bad it went. It didn't go. So I tell people this is we got laughs. That's how bad it went. Okay. You had to explain. It's so how was the roast? We got laughs.
You got laughs. Okay.
Which is the worst thing to say. It's it went good or bad, but it's we hung in there.
Yeah, right.
Some people laughed.
And that was the only time I did roast battle. It was I do write for friends for roast battle.
Okay.
And I have done roast for people if they're hey, it's my birthday. I want you to do the roast of my birthday. I'll do that.
Nice.
Oh, that's cool. So you draked it?
What's that?
You draked it? You ghost writ? You go through for somebody?
I don't ghost write. I do favors for people that need favors.
That's more camera, if anything.
Yeah. Which is actually fun, though, because it's fun writing for people that aren't you. Because if it doesn't work, that's not you on stage.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah, but the trust is broken.
It's funny. I keep thinking you say, oh, your friend's name is Dana, right?
Okay, yeah.
It's so funny, because I'm picturing everyone's cracking up. They're doing all. So they're going Dana's short and gay. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What do you do? Scissor?
No, that sucks though. Someone will completely kill, and then the pressure's on, man.
Yeah, just saying the most random shit then.
Yeah. You don't want to be the guy that sucked right after the guy.
Right.
Yeah.
Know that, but you don't want to be the guy that's going very hard against somebody that people look at as very weak, and you're
leave her alone.
Yeah, exactly. No, we're friends.
Yeah, everyone's looking at him. They're like, oh, that's fucked
Boo
up.
that man.
And you know what? Sometimes I see they know who the fuck they put up there against each other.
Oh yeah.
Because a lot of them, I'm oh, those guys are in the same circles.
Yeah. Well, it's mostly
But who better
friends.
than the roast your friend? You know what I mean? I would love to go, dude, Tony, we're going to do it one day because me and you
Roast battle.
we shit talk so much already.
Yeah.
Who's better than your friends to shit talk, you know?
Yeah.
Well, my favorite thing is what will happen is so somebody's gonna do a roast battle at Zany's. What they will do is they'll go to the open mics that everybody normally will go to, and they'll be like, hey, you know this guy? And there's sometimes people there that don't know this guy.
Yeah.
And they're like, all right, so I'm gonna do a joke about this guy, and he does the joke and the joke doesn't work. It's oh, I probably shouldn't use it. It's no, nobody knows
No
who
one
that
knows
guy
who the fuck
is.
it is. Right.
Right, yeah, exactly.
That guy doesn't
Right.
exist in their minds.
Right.
I remember one time I literally he was roasting somebody, and he came to my mic and he was like, hey, I'm just letting you know I'm roasting this guy. Picture this. I was like, no, stop. Took out my phone. I showed everybody what the guy looked like.
Oh, see, okay.
Just to give
nice.
because
Context, yes.
he was going to New York to battle this guy.
Oh, shit.
And it's if this is your only chance to try something, you might want to get a really good definition of if the joke's strong or not. And he did one joke without me showing the people.
Take out a cutout.
Well, that's what I did on Instagram. I went to the
Hold
guy's
nasty.
page and I was like, "This is what he looks like here. This is what he looks like. This is what he looks like." And then after the second joke, they started laughing harder because they saw.
Because now they know what it. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah.
Which makes a lot of sense, right? Because
Yeah.
like you said, if someone's roasting someone, you don't know who the fuck it is. You're gonna be like,
Right.
huh?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, no, because most of the comics who are doing roast jokes in general for like even the comedy specials, they try them out at comedy clubs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They-
but
they know
like
the
Matt
people,
just said
though.
too, though,
Yeah.
like if you don't know the person though, like that's a huge difference in if
Yeah.
you're gonna laugh or not.
No, I hear you.
You know what I mean? Like,
guess.
yeah. Makes
So
sense.
you-
Unless it's super funny, you don't really have to know the person. You know, you can laugh at whatever the fucking joke was.
No,
But
you're
I
an
guess
idiot.
that's the
You're an
point,
idiot.
Well, I don't know. I don't know you to say you're an
Facts.
idiot.
It's okay.
I would say.
Trust me,
okay.
I'll vouch for it.
Yeah. He said a lot worse. Go ahead.
I'll just say you're delusional, but
Delusional, yes.
But like,
And
yeah,
dumb.
it does help when there's a visual though.
Gotcha.
Especially when 9% of roasters are like, "Hey, this guy looks like."
What?
and then you go from there.
What has been your another question I like to ask is like what's been your biggest two questions, all right? One, what's been like your biggest show? So like, you know, most amount of people in the audience and how was that? And then second question would be what's your like your main goal? Is it stand-up comedy? Is it turning stand-up comedy into like being in you know, like a movie or a show or
Gotcha.
skits? Like what would
So,
be your ideal?
The biggest show I've ever done is the Laugh Factory, the Nasty Show, Tiny Thickums.
Oh, nice.
Amazing. Look her up on Instagram. She books a showcase at the link at Laugh Factory, and it's pretty much like a midnight type show. It's like I think 11:30, but the whole idea is like you just are nasty. You can say whatever jokes per se you want to.
Nice.
So she booked me on that when I was like 2.5 years in, I think, or 3 years.
All right.
One of them, like one of the two. Yeah, one of the two. And I remember like me and this other guy, Tony Castro, a good friend of mine, also funny. Check him out on Instagram. We were at this place called Shakers, and he was doing a set there, and I was just waiting for the open mic, and to find out. He did a good job for like barely any people, and then I went up and did an open mic set and did good for pretty much barely any people. But she was into the thing, and she was like, "I like you too," and she gave us bookings for the thing.
Oh shit.
It was
dope.
cool.
Yeah.
And so the Laugh Factor at this time was like a lot more people. Like it was like it felt like it was packed from the top to the bottom. Like
Yeah.
it was just packed on the night that we got to do it. And then my friend Tony goes up and he does okay. It's not his strongest set, but he's hilarious and he does way stronger stuff too. But then I'm next. So I'm like, I was assuming Tony was gonna just destroy like he has done before. But the crowd was just not, I guess, having it. The vibe was weird or whatever. So then I'm next. So I go up there, and I had like a really good set. So much so that like for my last joke, I asked the audience, I was like, does anybody have any rude neighbors? And one guy was like, he raised his hand. I was like, why is your neighbor so rude? And he was like, oh, because he sells drugs. And I was like, oh, you don't like an entrepreneur, motherfucker? Well, keep in mind, like the Nasty Show, like it has like a pretty big black audience sometimes.
Yeah.
And there was like 3 black guys ready to attack this dude. 'Cause he was a white guy saying this shit. I was like, fuck you, man. Fuck you, bitch. I'm gonna fuck you up, fuck you up. So I started a little riot. And I'm like, everybody sit down. I have to finish this last joke. And I already got the light, and the joke hit really well. And I was like, okay, good. So that was like
Sweet.
the biggest audience I've ever played for. And when it comes to, I guess, the career of it, I want to be like a really strong feature. Obviously, to do a headline spot would be awesome too, but I'm being more realistic. And then, honestly, write with a headliner and get them strong. So then, when they get to the next level, they bring me, and then I'm their feature. And if they're
Okay.
playing like big clubs or whatever, then I'm like the feature, and I help them write and get better and stuff like that.
That's
Because
cool.
that's like the more logical thing. Because I'm in my 40s, so I gotta think like, if I do make money at this, that's the quickest way to probably make the money.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
I hear you on that. Okay.
And so do you? It seems like you really like writing.
I do.
Yeah. So I
do.
mean, like, is it? Do you just do you take shit from all over and just kind of?
Yeah, I try to like write just like any which way and stuff like that. I mean, shit just comes and it just pops up. I mean, some people are very much like I don't even know, like storytellers, like you were saying and stuff. Like I try to really like write like a joke out of things. Yeah, like I'll give you like an example. Like I ride the bus all the time, and I always wanted to like write like a really good bus joke, but I could never think of one. And then I finally figured out one. I say that like I ride the bus, I like the bus, but no woman ever sits next to me on the bus, which it hurts. That's sad. Like I'll see them walk on the bus, and I'll see them leave the bus, and that gets me angry. Because I have to walk all the way over there just to smell their seat. And that's one of those jokes that I wrote there where it's just like, it hit me and it just like, I thought it was funny, but then I said it to a friend of mine and he was like, that's hilarious. And I tried it on stage and it crushed. I was like, okay, I had something with that joke.
Yeah.
So it just pops in your head and then you count the syllables to make sure there's something there.
Yeah, this is the first time I've ever I've never heard anyone mention that.
Yeah.
That's different.
See, no, I know, and I respect that too, man. Because again, I'm
Cool.
also looking for advice anywhere I can get it too. So,
Yeah, so-
hearing that, I'm like, okay.
You know who's the perfect example of, I guess, my advice, quote unquote? Femi.
Oh,
I jokingly say I created him in a lab. And yes, there was a lot of fish involved also.
And huts.
Like when he first, and huts, yeah. When he first started, I was like, because the way he looked and how he sounded, I was like, dude, say the worst things in the world and count the syllables. And that fucking kid has run with it.
Yeah.
And it's just like,
Yeah,
I'm
he
just so
seems like he
proud
did
of
figure
him.
that out,
He
huh?
was he went to New York to be on somebody's podcast, but it didn't work out. I guess the timing like got weird. But I was like,
We've had him.
I saw him.
Yeah.
But he was like
He even shouted us out when he went on another one, remember?
oh, did he? Good. See, that's something I love about him. He's modest.
Yeah. Oh, no,
a
he's
star.
cool. He's funny.
He's a fucking star. People are like, I don't know, his jokes and stuff. That's like, well, you'll be hating him a lot more when he's on like TV and fucking opening for bigger names and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
Save
Open
your
up for Michael
haterism.
Blackson.
Oh, dude.
Remember I called him that last time. I was like, I asked him what his influences were, and I was like, Michael Blackson?
Did you know who that was?
No. Oh, yeah, he did.
You knew
He knew who it was.
That'd be funny if you didn't. He's like, who?
Yeah. I'm like, dude, you seriously don't know.
I can't get jiggy with this shit.
He does make open mics
Motherfucker.
fun. He does make open mics fun. Everybody, even like bigger name people in Chicago, like if they're hosting a mic or something like that, like the Big Fish and Lil Pond will like do Femi's accent and be like, all right, we're having fun.
His laugh, too. We were talking about that. Like,
Yeah.
his laugh's funny.
Yeah.
He's got a really funny,
He
like a
understands how to
contagious
do it.
laugh.
Like there's a clip of him at Zany's doing just stand up, and he's just like, so the worst part about, and then people are just dying laughing, which just not even him finishing the setup.
yeah.
It's
got a
it's
good
the
sound
accent
to
and
him,
everything,
yeah.
too.
Exactly.
Yeah, dude.
He understands it.
It's a perfect storm.
Yeah, he understands to make it funny. Like,
Yeah.
like even though what he's saying can be outrageous sometimes, the actual product itself
Yeah.
is like, this guy doesn't mean it. You see those sandals? You see his tight little shirt? You see his like bony ass little legs? Yeah, no, he doesn't. There's no harm in this guy.
Right.
Well, now I gotta ask: have you ever had a pretty horrific bomb?
Horrific bomb. Well, here I'll tell you my first time doing stand up.
Okay.
He's like the equivalent.
No, mine is like special though.
Okay.
Cause like so originally like I wanted to figure out like how to get into it, and I went to this one place. It was Pressure's Billiards at the time, but now it's called Whiskey Girl. And it's a little bar by my house. I met a guy there, and he was like, if you want to do stand-up, you gotta go to one place to start doing stand-up, North Bar. Yeah, I go to North Bar. And North Bar was an amazing place to do stand-up because it was such a shithole. Like, the bombs would echo in this place.
Nice.
Like, people have, like, PTSD from war. Like if you do stand-up one day and you do horrible there, you walk into it, you can still hear the joke's not working. Just like ruminating around the place.
Oh,
It's fucking
man.
the worst. So I met this girl, and I met her on Instagram. And she was, I was messaging her. I was like, hey, how do I do your open mic? And she was like, oh, yeah, just show up, sign up, whatever. I was like, cool. And she went on my Instagram. And she was like, oh, you play guitar? And I was like, yeah. She goes, do you play guitar with stand-up? I was like, no, I'm just doing stand-up. I was like, okay, fine, no worries. So
She's like, bring the guitar.
yeah, fine. But like you were saying, storytelling. For some reason, I thought I could tell a story my
Okay.
first time on
Okay.
stage.
Yeah, yeah.
And I had the story like set up. It sounded like it was like it could work. It was like realistic. It actually happened. So then I go there, and so pretty much how North Bar was, it was like the stage is here, right? So the bar is long, and then it goes in the back, right? Mm-hmm. So she calls me and she's like, all right, we're going to bring this guy up. He's his first time doing stand-up. He's really good at guitar. Maybe he's funny. And then she brings me up Matthew Doyle Perez. And then nobody knows who I am. So everybody at the bar who's had their backs turned to me, and the one big guy in the back who doesn't give a shit about anything, one by one, they're all like...
Focused.
And then the fat guy in the back's just like... So I have forgotten everything about the story.
Nice.
I have forgotten every single thing about the story.
My name's Matt.
I'm just like, so I was,
like this.
So I pretty much, this is exactly the thing. This is exactly what I did on stage. And then one by one, I see them just turn their backs back to the conversation and then talk louder as it goes. But the one good thing that came out of that, I said the word duct tape and aluminum foil, and it got a laugh. And I was like, I could do this. I was like, I could do this. And that was
That's all you needed was that one little
my word.
8 syllables.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it was on that day.
Yeah, seriously, yeah.
That's pretty funny. Damn. Yeah, that's
When did you decide to escape, I guess, the storytelling and try to like, come up with your own jokes?
Well, I only tried it like one time. In my brain, I was like, I could do this.
Okay.
It sounds funny. But I have some stories, I think. I think I have some stories that are like just like longer stories. But like I make sure to have like punchlines
In between, right?
But yeah. Like I have one about like the rude neighbor, but it's not like a long story though. That's the only thing. I wish I could write like a longer one, but like again, it's hard to keep like I guess like the attention span to write like a really long one.
How do you feel about crowd work?
So here's what I say about crowd work. Like I feel like
he always talks shit
nowadays.
about crowd work.
Well, I don't like it.
No, not you. His mom.
Well, I don't like it.
I want to hear other
Fuck
comments
both
and
of you guys.
opinions.
How about
Well,
that?
here's the thing though. So where we are as a society, people are always on their phone, but people just scroll. Nobody really watches. I think like a full video. The video could be like 30 seconds, and you're like
10 seconds in, you're done. 2,
3. What we got? 4, and then you're on to the next one.
Right.
Fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Like that's why like all the most popular videos are like 4 seconds on TikTok and fucking Instagram and shit. But like when it's crowd work, it's like I think right now it's like mandatory because that's what people come out for. You know, I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't really do it like that. Like I will talk to the audience and ask them if they have a scenario that's like my scenario, but I have a joke to back up the scenario. Like I think it's like kind of like used like in a very bad place now though, because it's like anybody thinks they can do it and everybody wants to do it in a weird way. Like there's only like a couple of good people I think they're good at it. Like Todd Barry, do you know who Todd Barry is?
Sounds familiar, but I'm trying.
Todd Barry is like an OG from like the late 80s, early 90s that does stand up. He's still one of the funniest people in the world, but he was like one of the first to put out like a crowd work special before like the Matt Rife.
See, I like it. Have you heard of oh my God, Phil Hanley?
So Phil's good. I have a friend of mine, a guy that I know, I should say. He's his opener. His name is Mike Myers. Check him out. He's hilarious. But Phil's okay. I mean, like I saw like a short little documentary. I forget what it was. It was like Comedians or something like that from like the 2011 or something like that, 2012. And it's got Phil Hanley as one of the episodes. And he said the only reason he started doing crowd work in the first place was because he would be put on shows that he'd have to do like 30 to 40 minutes on, and he had like 10 minutes of material. So he had to talk to the crowd.
He's so good at it though.
Yeah.
Like
That's pretty funny.
He grew into it more obviously, and then people like he thought it was a bad thing because this is at the time where you like the only way you get like a special is you write jokes.
Write jokes,
and then so he can write jokes. He's funny with jokes, but like guys would come up to him and it's like, dude, I like that you're doing that. And he's like, really? It's like, yeah, because it's different. Nobody's doing it. And then everybody's doing it now.
Yeah.
See, I like the other. I like the other side of the spectrum of crowd work with Big J Okerson.
Well, here's the funny thing. So somebody I forget what mic it was, but I think it was my mic actually. A kid was up on stage and he said a joke. And a friend of mine was like, dude, that's like a Big J. Okerson joke.
Yeah.
And I was like, that shocked me because I was like, wait, Big J. Okerson has jokes? I was like, I know him so much for his crowd work. I was like,
basically, right.
what joke did you steal? Wow, ma'am, nice tits.
Have you ever had black cock before?
With stealing the master stuff.
Yeah,
Oh, that's funny. You said something interesting though that I never thought about, like, because crowd work is on the rise, and I enjoy it, but
It's been on, right? Yeah.
no, but I think the point you made was like everyone's on their phones, so like you kind of have to keep people engaged.
Well, I mean, you just gotta have.
You're like a genius when it comes to comedy. Look, like syllables.
I'll teach you everything.
Yeah, dude, you're like fucking comedy Gandhi.
There we go. That's why I grew the hair so long. So people can come to me.
I'm a follower of you now.
I'm a sage. But yeah, I mean, sadly, I mean, like, that's not where we are. I feel like, again, it's as long as you have strong jokes, people will give you the attention to listen and like go from there, I think. Because like there's a lot of people that like don't have strong material, and again, like when you write new material, it's never strong.
No, of course.
You might get lucky and get that one good new joke, but then you're like, but 17 were just crap.
Yeah.
You worked hard on those 17.
Yeah,
It's just, but yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, you just gotta just like understand that like the mindset of people, and I think you'll get stronger like
And-
stand up with that.
And obviously, like, I feel like this is a thing to say, but obviously knowing your crowd, right? So like
Well,
you
yeah.
said, if you're in an area where people are going to be more offended, if they're not, if there's, different culture, whatever,
Right.
kind of being conscious of that too probably
Well,
helps.
yeah. Again-
Because you might have one that hits here that bombs over here.
Well, again, it's also just like reading the room,
Right.
which is like, again, like it's simple, but again, it's like some people don't understand how to do it.
Meh.
And don't get me wrong, like there's people that are just like, well, here's my act. I talk about babies getting murdered and all this horrible things or whatever, and this senior citizen home is going to enjoy it because I didn't book this. I got booked to do this. This is my act, and you,
Right.
you just do it.
Get
for
on or
shit.
get the
I'm,
fuck
gonna be like,
off.
I'm sure I'm going to get one old guy that likes my joke.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's like it's silent, but there's someone in the back.
You'll kill for a different reason.
Like what you did there.
man.
So how many mics do you have?
I only have one, but I go to like at least like 6. I try to do at least 6 like a week.
Nice. Hell yeah.
But that's like low.
the
though.
dedication. I love it.
Do you live in Chicago?
Yeah, I live in Edgewater.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you're up there a
Yeah,
little
so
bit.
I took the train all the way to 95th. And the funny thing was like, it's like this is actually like the first time I went to 95th.
Really?
Yeah, it was kind of fun.
Yeah.
I was telling.
It gets worse and worse when you're on the red line.
Well, I was on the red line.
Yeah.
Well, again, also the certain times you take it, that could be a different.
For sure. 100%.
But I was telling him that when I was coming, like, I think it was like on 90, is in 75th? That's a stop, right?
Wanna say, yeah, there's 75th,
Okay,
yeah,
75th. This guy comes through my train door, and he, like, has, like a flat surface, and he's got 1, 2, 3, like, guess where the ball is?
Oh, jeez.
And I was like, cool, we have carnies on the train now. This is a lot better. And the funny thing is, he was like doing it for this like black lady and her son, and he kept doing it. It was like, all right, little man, find the ball. And then there's like that one. It's like, damn, little man, you got it. Good. All right, do it again. Damn, little man, you good. Now, if your mom puts $20 down on this, I'll match that 20.
Oh, hell
Hell
no.
yeah. That's how you get them.
That's some hustling right
I
there.
love it.
I was laughing so hard.
Well, it's better than somebody vigorously masturbating. So
And the best part,
Right.
he walked completely past me. He's
He's like,
like, you don't got 5.
dude, I just dude, I remember like when I would take the train to Harold Washington, like
Okay.
I was doing like classes, and man, every time someone like looked kind of crazy, I would just try to like match that energy and
Yeah.
look crazier, or I put my AirPods in, and I'd be like,
No, yeah, don't.
Fucking-
No earpods. You don't show them that you have money or stuff that could.
well,
be
it wasn't
stuff.
AirPods at the time; it was all cord shit.
Okay.
So, but still, that
is a trick for people that don't know how to do stuff on the CTA. If you can act as crazy or out crazy, you will get to your destination perfectly fine.
yeah.
Ah! What the fuck is wrong with that guy?
Penis.
Yeah.
Penis.
I had a guy go into the Burbs, and it was just me and him on the green line in the same
That's
car.
always the worst too, though. It's like just you and one other
I'm
person.
sitting right here, but like as I see him coming with my peripherals, and I just like stare at this crack. I've been staring at this crack for like 2 minutes since I seen him, and then he sits right in front of me, and he's like, "What you staring at?" And I'm just staring at this crack, but like my brain is like, "Okay, understand, sell." So I'm just staring there like. And he's just like, "You're not gonna tell me what you're staring at." I was like,
Oh man.
and then literally
You should have
there.
just started vigorously masturbating.
I'm working on clean material. Thank you very much. And then so like he's sitting there for like 5 minutes. I'm holding this pose, and then he's like, "You're no fun." Just like walks off. And it's just the funniest thing. It's like because you have
As soon as
to
he walks
go
away,
crazy.
you're like, I win.
I was, pretty much. I was just like, it's like Yahtzee.
I mean,
All right.
Yahtzee.
Since you were staring at the crack, what you didn't realize that he was vigorously masturbating.
Well, it was
Staring at your crack.
It was very small for a black man. That's all I'm saying. No wonder he's on the trans having a woman.
It's funny.
That's fucking.
So what about, okay, well, tell me about you guys. So okay, so have you guys you've done a mic?
Yes, I've been on a couple of mics now with Obi hosting, and
Okay,
then he
cool,
dragged
cool.
me to a couple out and about in the city.
Nice.
And then yeah, I mean, I'm the storyteller guy, which I'm trying to work on lighter, small punchline jokes.
Okay.
But I do recognize the punchline's got to be in between in my long story if I even have one, and so on and so forth. Yeah, so
Okay.
I get it.
Do you know who Shane Torres is?
Yes.
I think he would be a good person to just look up to, like, because the stories and stuff.
I got you.
I seen him live.
Well, I'm a big Segura fan, so I mean, yeah.
Tom's okay, but I would feel like look at like more like lower people because
Oh, I got you.
everybody will probably
Okay.
do Tom Segura then.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, you don't want to be that guy. Matt hates those guys.
Yeah. Bikes.
Oh yeah, you know who does long stories? That's also a friend of Tom Segura, Bert Kreischer.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, no, him. Yeah, that's. Whew, he's another level of that. Yeah, I got you.
And don't get me wrong, if that guy's at a level, good for him, fantastic.
Yeah.
But I would not want his career though, only because it's like
Oh.
I don't think he gets respect at all.
No, but he loves his career.
Oh yeah,
though.
no, don't get me wrong. He loves his career. He is
Dude,
like
I don't
the
care if
best
anybody
comedian.
respects me if I'm getting money.
You know what though? It's
I'm gonna sell my respect.
here's the sad part about him is that he gets respected by how he makes the money, but you're right. I don't think he gets respected with his
I've
comedy
heard
too much.
nobody like look at him and be like, I want to be like Bert Kreischer. It's just
Comedy-wise,
like,
great.
It's like, have you heard Bert?
Money wise, sure.
Yeah, it's. I feel bad for the guy, but I mean, more power to him though. I mean, he and comedy's like, but comedy podcasts are weird sometimes. Not your guys. You guys is amazing.
Hell yeah.
But
I was like, what?
But like,
I was like, fish, get him.
but like, there's some podcasts where it's just like you hear them and it's like they're talking trash, and then it's like. When it comes to somebody famous, they're like, "Oh, that guy is a genius. Everything he writes is better than better." And better."
Yeah,
It's
no,
like,
you can't blow everybody.
You know
dude.
that
Come
it's
on.
not true,
Right.
Facts, right.
But like, there's some podcasts where you're just like,
We don't blow
just be
anybody on this
honest.
podcast.
Well, that's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Everyone sucks.
Not our guests
Honestly,
either.
There you go.
Certain guests, we will let them have their way with the little guy. But other than that,
Okay.
nothing, Tony, nothing. Just do your job.
Was there a guest that you've had that you didn't like?
No, I think everyone's
Has
been
it-
awesome.
I think
Yeah.
Has it ever been like a weird one so far? Or?
Not yet.
Not that I'm gonna say on air. No, like,
Not
no,
yet.
honestly, everyone's been real cool. And the thing that I've liked is we've actually had people on be like, "Dude, I had way more fun with you guys than I did at X podcast," and we're like,
Well,
"Nice."
you guys have like a vibe
Nice.
to you that's like you bring out the conversation. Sometimes it's hard to do podcasts because nobody. Well, first off, nobody makes eye contact anymore.
Yeah.
and then second,
and we
nobody
stare
knows
at
what
you.
to say.
Yeah,
feel like-
Yeah, stare-
What are you looking at? Look at me. Yeah, no, we.
Now I'm talking to you. Look at me.
No, I think
Look at both of us.
No, I think our thing too though is
This
like
just
we
got
got.
very gay. didn't it?
Well, then it's perfect. No.
There you go. Hey.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah, no. One thing that people have told us too that I like hearing is like. We had a comedian come on, and as soon as we stopped rolling, he was like, "Man, I was on so and so's podcast, and I thought it was gonna be fun and funny. It just turned into like a bunch of sad, real shit." Remember? And I was like, "Well, if it's a comedy podcast, man, like we're supposed to be pretty loose,
Yeah.
And we like people to say what's on their mind."
Who was it? Did I ask?
Off the.
I think it was Ruben, right?
Oh Jesus!
No, but he was cool.
Yeah.
No, Ruben was awesome.
No, Ruben's great.
No, but
It was the podcast you mentioned.
no, he was
Ruben
yeah,
B.
It was, yeah, it was
Yeah.
he.
Yeah, Ruben. He mentioned a podcast,
Right.
and said it wasn't as.
He's
fun
like, I
as
thought we were
Silly
going to
Guy.
have fun, but we're just being serious the whole time.
I mean, it can be like that, but I mean, like, he's a funny guy. He's a
Oh, he
newer
was
guy.
He was funny. He was
Yeah.
funny.
I saw him recently at Babs, which is a good comedy club in Forest Park. They just created it, and I grew up in Maywood, so it's just funny that like all this stuff is being put in the burbs, and the whole reason
Maywood, eh?
I tried to get away from the burbs, and it's like
Yeah.
I gotta come back on the train to fucking go to the burbs to do
Go right back
open
where you
mics
were
and
at.
shows. And
Yeah, that
shit.
kid's all over the place.
Jesus, I saw
Benny Ha-Ha's.
Yes, I saw him at whatchamacallit,
Best name ever.
Babs, and he went up last at this open mic, and he looked kind of drunk, but like, but if you know that kid, he like has that in him where he's just like naturally,
Yeah.
he talks like this. Like,
Yeah.
you just don't know if he's really been drunk or not.
Yeah.
And then so like he went on stage, and the host was like, "All right, give it up for Benny. He's drunk." And I went up to him and was like, "Are you really drunk?" He's like, "Nah, I've been drinking water." And he
That
kinda
sounded just like him too.
he kind of just looks at me. I'm just like, "You are drunk." He's like, "Yeah." I was
No,
like, what the hell?
no, I'll say we've been lucky, man. Everyone that's come on has been real cool.
That's
like,
good.
there's been no one that I'm like, fuck, we should have never had that person on. Like,
But think of the ratings though. If it's a train wreck, the ratings will go sky high. People
Right.
love drama.
right. So either way, it doesn't matter. Yeah, but I think unfortunately we've had too many good people. We got to find someone fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, stop trying to drown a fish.
Yeah, he's gonna drop me off at 95th at the red line. There's at least one person there. You
Yeah,
can bring
just
back.
pick him up. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Exactly.
Hey, but before we go, let's bring up one fucking news topic.
All right, let's go. Let's hit up a news topic.
We got a little drop.
I don't even know what I said, to be honest.
News with Hondo. Hey, that's me. Obi.
Yo, what up, bro?
Joey.
The temperature is currently 92 degrees, partly cloudy skies, chance of rain in the night.
And sports with Matthew here.
Tennis was nice.
Tennis was nice.
All right, so
Nice.
what you got, Obi?
All right, y'all heard about the Nicki Minaj challenge?
This is news.
I know, right?
All the things going on in the world. You're like,
This is more like
Oh, our news is
Right.
never good news. It's always dumb shit.
I didn't know. I'm like, well, breaking. What
Yeah.
happened now?
You guys heard of it?
Yeah, we're not fixing any wars here.
No, there's a challenge. No, go ahead.
So they stack up some shit, and then they have a stilettos on. The girls have stilettos
Bro,
on.
this is the worst.
I know what you're
like,
saying.
Wait, what do you mean they stack up some shit?
Like,
No,
like,
it's-
like some bricks or something, or some books.
You gotta balance yourself with a stiletto, like
Yeah.
with one foot on a stiletto, with on like whatever some weird shit,
What
like
the
on this
fuck?
table or something.
There's gonna be a lot of ankles broken.
No, dude. Motherfucker.
Yeah, go ahead.
News, bitch.
Oh, my bad. Did I just break it? Get it? Get it?
So this this influencer from somewhere in fucking Europe and shit.
Just don't say Maryland. Maryland.
Fuck you.
I wish the news was like this.
So she breaks her spine.
Oh my God.
Who broke her spine?
The fucking influencer that did the Nicki Minaj challenge.
She landed on her head, I think.
Yeah.
Dude, is she doing the Stephen Hawking challenge now?
No, like the women have to balance themselves on one
Yeah.
foot on a stiletto on some random stupid shit, and then she tried to do it, and I guess she fell and busted her head.
Technically,
Broke
there's
her back.
two. Was it Stephen Hawking experiments? So either she has broken her spine, or she's playing with young women on an island.
Oh, yeah,
know
that's
this.
true.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the first one.
So yeah,
Go ahead and
Hopefully,
jerk
right?
me.
The second one never happened, dude. I know what you're talking about.
Oh, somebody's getting a payoff. All right, I see.
All I know is somebody's gonna end up like JFK.
Head over heels. No.
Or RRK swimming in shit.
Yeah, that poor.
What does RFK got to say about it?
It's okay to swim in shit.
Why do you sound like Louis Anderson?
I used to love that cartoon. Remember that?
My fault. Like Louis Armstrong. My fault.
I was like, Louis Anderson.
Louis Armstrong, not Louis Anderson.
Louis Anderson
what's
had
funny, though? I
the
still like
real,
black guy.
It was
Yeah,
so
he had a
funny,
whiny
but then what
voice.
is it? I feel skies are blue.
Yeah. There you go.
Anderson
Dirty water too.
had the whiny voice, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Nicki Minaj started a trend where they walk with
No, they don't walk. They balance themselves.
they balance themselves with stilettos.
Stilettos,
Okay.
yeah. On top of some, like a little platform.
Bring back the Tide Pod challenge.
No, you know the best challenge? Like this is like anybody could do this.
Planking.
The milk crate challenge. Did you see
Oh,
that? Because as you're watching it and the guy gets over like the first hurdle,
You're
like
like,
the one big peak, you're
oh.
like, he's got this. And then he takes that one step and he just goes crashing down. And every time you're like, but he had it. How did he?
I just think it's funny the way you see people land. Like they'll be like
Yes.
two crates
Oh,
and they're
dude.
like, ah!
Dude, the worst and most
Dude.
fucked up ones where like the person like gets up there and almost wins, and then the person probably made a bet with them like he couldn't do it,
Oh, he fucking
and would kick the
kicks it.
Are you
motherfucker out.
serious?
Oh yeah, there's a lot of them. They're like that. Like, where they just kick the
Dude,
shit out.
I would have to fourth degree murder somebody.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, most of them were bums, but I mean,
I feel like that's the only contestants they got. Is either bums or like really skinny black people.
oh, that was a highlight though.
Yeah.
Dude,
Those were
yeah,
the
some of
best.
these challenges, man. My
memories.
God.
Hey, you did the planking challenge too, right?
I did when I was in the military.
Oh, you're in the military?
Yeah,
God. He was a seaman.
yeah.
Ooh.
I did on something I wasn't supposed to be planked on.
Okay.
Was it a dick?
Yeah.
First rule of improv, yes and.
Exactly.
There's another one. A North Carolina neighbor reports a noisy party, but instead of the owners, the police found a lawn guy. He was hosting it.
The guy who cussed the lawn?
Yeah,
Jose?
yeah. No, this guy, he was.
He pulled a welcome to my house.
Yeah.
Which reminds me, shit, we got to get out of here. No.
He's like, what? This is not your house?
Dude, I don't even know any of these fucking fish.
The owner's going to be here in 20 minutes. You got to go.
When he asked for the names, I was a little concerned.
We're actually here to clean these tanks.
I know my, yeah, right. Actually, maintenance men.
So the guy had, he's working a job in
Yeah.
the guy's backyard.
Yeah.
And the backyard was so nice that he just had a party.
So the people were on the house. They were on vacation.
Oh, okay, there you go.
So this was a $3.1 million house.
Oh, okay, so that makes
Nice.
sense. I'm thinking like you said, North Carolina, like
Yeah.
so a guy that owns a trailer park. It's just like, hey, let's come over to
funny.
the land where there's no trailer
Double
park.
wide. Nah, but this was a big ass yard, obviously, to be throwing a party.
Motherfucker, yeah, $3.1
Okay,
million
good,
house.
good.
But yeah, that's funny. Hey, he's like, I got to piss. Just piss in the pool.
I know earlier I said my girlfriend was upstairs. I don't know who's upstairs.
Wasn't that on something? Did something like pop culture wise where like somebody thought somebody was upstairs and they turned out to be
Scream?
like a robber, but they didn't know it the whole time?
Scream 2.
Am I tweaking? I don't know. I don't
Scream
know pop
3.
culture like this.
I know.
I thought I heard
It's the
something
last
like that.
Scream.
Oh, Scream the remake.
There you go, yeah.
Scream the show?
Scream the show is that a thing?
I'm in
Yeah,
your house,
there's a show.
Cindy.
There's a show called
Yeah.
Scream.
Yeah, it's right.
No, I'm pretty sure wasn't that the concept though? It was like, I'm in your house, Cindy.
Yeah,
I'm watching you. Don't be stupid.
I like the scary movie version of.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that.
New one coming out soon.
Well, you better be careful because I have a boyfriend and he's big and black, and he's like, I'm tied up outside.
Most of the original actors are coming back, even the little hand guy, I think.
Oh, dude,
God.
if they
Grab my strong
What's his
hand.
name? Chris Elliott, I think his name is.
The
Yeah,
actor, yeah.
He used to be like the guy on Letterman's show back in the day because he would do like all these characters and Letterman would just trash like him as the characters. It was a different time.
Wait,
I
the
like-
guy that catches the predators?
No,
That's Chris Hansen.
Chris Hansen.
Chris Hansen.
Chris Han with the Hansen.
Yeah.
That's that
Chris
guy.
Hansen.
Dude, remember when they
Chris
did like
Elliott
Hey,
did
take a seat. Take a
Yeah.
seat.
Remember when they did the Nike
Why do
commercial?
you have Zimas?
Remember when they did the Nike commercial? They're like, oh, yeah, and he's in the wheelchair.
What is Firestone?
They blew out.
Oh yeah.
A big recall on them.
Oh,
I think we got to get out of here, guys.
Oh man, this is fun. Thank you.
All right,
Hey man, you're you're welcome to come back.
Drop your handles one more time.
Yeah, let everyone know where to follow
So
you.
you can follow me, Roots and Roll on Instagram, Roots and Roll 16 on Instagram. We do, me and my friend Rachel Marsh, we have a open mic every Saturday at this place called The Store. Door. It's on Halsted and Armitage. Great time.
Should check that out.
We post all the time about it, so if you're not reading the post,
How much time do you give?
you get 4 minutes. Sometimes we give 5 if there's like a low turnout.
Is it Wrigleyville right there?
It is nice. I think it's Lincoln Park.
Okay.
Yeah, like
Okay.
there are white people there, but like fancier white people.
Oh,
than,
right.
like
Shit.
Wrigley. Yeah.
Do you have a cutoff or no?
So sometimes we have to be out by 6:30, 6ish, but we let people know ahead of time.
Okay,
and
cool.
stuff like that. Yeah, it's a good one.
Should go check that out.
Thank you guys for this cool podcast.
Yeah. Also, make sure you follow this guy. He's been great
thank
coming on the
you.
show. We appreciate you coming.
Well, thank you.
Especially traveling all the way. If you
Thank
see
you
him,
for my chauffeur,
if you see him on the train, feel free to vigorously masturbate in front of him.
please.
He will be looking at a crack. Don't worry.
He likes it.
Just know if he's staring at a crack, it's just him trying to out-weird you. Stare at the crack with him.
Or it's just me trying to come harder than you.
The spiritual way.
He masturbates without using his hand.
Yeah, the spiritual way.
Yeah,
exactly.
Spiritual way. Yeah.
He just like looks at me like, I came.
We'll be working. Everybody, I guess, find us.
Wait. Go to your local shelter
Oh,
and
yeah.
adopt an animal today. Dogs and cats. The shelters are full.
Yeah.
That's all I got to say.
Yeah, because
You got any shout outs?
Do you know who Bob Barker is?
yes.
You mean the guy that used to do the game show host?
The Price is Right.
Yeah.
He would always say spray and neuter your dogs.
Spay.
Spray. No, you
Spray
can,
the motherfuckers. Bra, 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 bra.
you can do either or. It's a different time.
You can spray or spay. Yeah, right.
But that was like the
I'm a big
whole
animal
thing,
lover.
yeah.
It's my thing. I'm
Do you say that? No, right?
No, I say this all the time.
Right, but you
I just say go adopt.
But you're just
Yeah,
like,
no, spay and neuter too. I agree
But
with that.
eventually, your dog's gonna come on everything. If you get
Or shoot him in the face like the
That's
head
a
of
good,
security.
That's a good point. I'm telling you, man. Like Matt's really like syllables.
There you go.
I'm learning a lot today.
Good.
So please spay and neuter your pet, and also go adopt.
Yes.
Or spray him. Bra, bra, bra.
Oh,
damn it.
Hey now,
These guys always find a way to twist it.
what the hey?
Well, wasn't that what head of
Obi, where can you find us?
the head of the ice whatever chick?
Ice Barbie?
Oh, with the South Park episode.
She shot her dog in the face.
Yep.
Oh, that the new one, right?
Yeah. Oh my God. Go ahead.
All right. You can find us on Spotify.
When they fix her face, it sounded like a NASCAR fucking pit stop.
Well, I mean, it's okay. Real quick, I know you guys are trying to end, but like,
Go ahead,
every
go
time
ahead.
somebody talks about South Park, I always reminds me of one thing. Buckle up, buckaroos. Then she just runs over and murders everything. She gets back in the car. Buckle up,
Buckaroo.
again.
And she has like that, like, she's like, buckle up, buckaroo.
My favorite line that I always laugh is what seems to be the opposite problem. Man, every fucking time.
They're just so good. Their writing is so good.
I think one of my favorite episodes is where Cartman has HIV. He's like, quit being so HIV negative, Kyle.
HIV negative guy.
Quit telling people we're HIV. No, because he kept saying, we're not just sure. We're HIV positive.
Yeah, throughout the whole episode, he was doing HIV jokes. Yeah. All right, go ahead, Obi. I'm sorry.
You can find us on Spotify,
And another. No,
Amazon Music, Pandora, Castbox, Pocket Cast, Apple, Podvine, and eBooks.
You're a towel. No, but
Yeah, right.
you brought washcloth.
you could find us, or you could find us. If, yeah, no, right? I'm all fucked up now. If you watch this on YouTube, hit that subscribe button, please.
Yes.
And then hit that bell.
Yes.
And then also hit all the buttons and everything else if you're listening to us. All that stuff. Stars, all that good stuff.
Control, Alt, Delete.
All right.
Yeah, dude.
Any other shout outs, fellas?
No, just
No?
again, man, thanks for coming on, dude. Really
you for
appreciate
having me,
you.
guys.
Yeah,
Sharing the knowledge and shit.
Thank you, man.
Yeah,
right.
I seriously feel like I'm enlightened.
For sure.
Well, good.
Your aura just
I'm glad.
enlightened.
And you'll love me ending the podcast like this. Go, Pack, go.
Oh no! Bear down,
no.
baby. Bear down.
All right. Let's get out of here.
If he goes missing, it was on the train.
Until next time, this has been another episode of the Hose County Podcast with Joey. I'm Hondo.
I'm Obi.
And I'm Joey.
And Matthew. Thanks for stopping by.
Thank you.
Let's get out of here. Peace out.
Peace.
Peace.
Ice on my wrist, tell me who this. I aim for the kill, I don't want an assist. Says I'm narcissist, drinking that was piss. It's called the Modelo, so don't stop to this.